Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? It's Miss Katie and Fred the goat. We are back. It's so good to see you this morning. Happy Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday morning. Yesterday for preschool story time, did you see Miss Tabitha? Yeah, Miss Tabitha was there. Isn't she so much fun? I'm so glad that you got to see her yesterday. And I'm back. Hello, hello. If you're new here, please put your name in the Facebook comments, and Fred and I would love to say hello. If you're not new here, you know the drill. You know what to do. It looks like Tara is here. Good morning, Tara. Thank you for coming today. Good morning, Kellen and Harlan. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming. We're so excited. Amara is here. Good morning, Amara. Hello, hello. We are having a special story time today, aren't we? Yes. Ooh, Kinsley. Good morning, Kinsley. Thank you for coming. And Avery. Good morning, Avery. Hello, hello. We're celebrating poetry today. Does anyone know what poetry is, Fred? Do you know what it is? Tell me. Yes, you're right. Okay, so poetry, usually it's short, but not always. It is a piece of writing that usually celebrates something or describes something. It can be about nature, it can be about animals, it can be about history, all kinds of fun things. Good morning, Vivian. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Avery and Vivian, good morning. So, poetry, it also uses sounds and rhythm, sometimes rhyming too, right? Sometimes it rhymes. It doesn't always rhyme, but sometimes. Good job, Fred. Has anyone ever heard a poem before? I'm sure you have. Do you know why? Because you've come to story time. And in story time, we sing songs and we do rhymes. And those things are usually poems. Did you know that? Did you know that a song is a poem? Good morning, Kellen and Harlan. Good morning. Yes, so most songs that you hear, even songs on the radio or nursery rhymes that you sing at home, those are poetry too, if you can believe it. So we are going to listen to some poems today. We are going to sing and we're going to hear rhymes. Doesn't that sound like so much fun? I think it does. So let's get started. We are going to sing our bread and butter song, just like we always do, before we get started on our poetry story time. Are you ready? Okay, so let's take out our clapping hands. And pat once and clap. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can to the trees, the tips of the trees. Hello! Now let's do the opposite. Let's be quiet. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Really quiet. Ready? Good morning, Rosie. Good morning. So glad you're here. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Ready? Hello, 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 hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can, like molasses. Hello. That sounds like we're underwater, doesn't it? Yes. Ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as reading. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can, like a bear. Ready? Hello. Good morning, Jacob. Thank you so much for coming. We have so much things planned today that are going to be so much fun. We're going to read a bunch of poems. So we're not going to read a full book. We're going to read poems. It's going to be so much fun. Should we see what kind of things that we're going to read about? Yeah, well, you need to take out your glasses in order to do that. Can you take out your glasses? Put them on. Put on your glasses. I see you. We're going to go exploring today. All kinds of places. Can you take out your book? I wonder how many books I have today. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to read poems from 4 books. Can you show me 4? Good job. So let's see. Let's have a sneak peek. What are we going to see today? Ready? Wow, I see animals. All kinds of animals. Animals from the jungle, animals from the farm. Wow, shut the book. I wonder what else we're going to see. Ready? Oh, wow. I see words. Words and letters and books. Beautiful books floating all around the air and flying. Close the book. Ooh, books. That sounds like so much fun. Ready? Let's take out our glasses and sing our song. These are my glasses. This is my book. I put on my glasses and oh, yay! All right, friends, let's start with our first poem. Do you see this book here? It's called Book Speak. And this has poems about books in it. Do you see this girl right here? She's using her imagination and she's on an umbrella flying to all these different stories. So our first poem today is called Calling All Readers. Calling all readers, calling all kids, that's you. And look at what this poem is about. Look at, did you see that girl? I told you she's floating on different adventures. Where is she going? A castle, looks like a sand castle. Over here, there's a rainbow and a boat. Wow. Oh, it looks like we have some new friends here. Tegan, good morning, Tegan. Oh, and good morning, Jill. Thank you for coming. Oh, and look at over here, there's a polar bear. So it says, calling all readers. I'll tell you a story. I'll spin you a rhyme. I'll spill some ideas and we'll travel through time. Put down the controller, switch off the TV. Abandon that mouse and just come hang out with me. I promise adventure. Come on, take a look. On a day like today, there's no friend like a book. Oh, that looks so fun. Books can take us everywhere, can't they? Look at, even under the ocean. Under the ocean, there's all kinds of adventures there, and on top of mountains, and on top of clouds. Where do you imagine you go in your mind? I think about all kinds of things. Ooh, if I could go up on a cloud, wouldn't that be so much fun? Yeah, or go back in time to when the dinosaurs lived. That could be so much fun too. Good morning, Grace. I missed you too. I'm so glad that you're back. I hope you had fun with Miss Tabitha. Yeah. Okay, so that's our first book today, our first poem from this book called Book Speak. Our second poem, like I said, we're going to be talking about animals, is from this book. A book of animal poetry. Do you see this mother and baby? What are they? Do you know what animal that is? You're right, it's a giraffe. And this book has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of poems in it. Today, I chose one that I thought you might like. What's this? It's a snake. It's a snake. Has anyone ever held a snake before? I did. When I was little, I held a snake and it was around my neck. I think it was a boa constrictor and it was a really nice snake. A lot of snakes are really nice. Some you have to be careful about, but this one was really nice. And this snake sheds, well, all snakes shed their skin. And so I'm going to read a poem. I'm going to read a couple poems about this snake, but the first one is called Dressing Like a Snake, and it's right there. And it goes like this. A snake changes its clothes only twice a year, beginning with its nose and peeling down to its toes. New clothes suddenly appear. Wouldn't it be nice to only dress twice instead of each day of the year? What if you only had to change your clothes twice in a year? Oh my goodness. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. But the snake, and sometimes it's 4 times a year, sometimes it's more, but a snake sheds its skin. Do you know why? A snake sheds its skin because the snake grows. The snake's body grows, but its skin doesn't grow. So it needs new skin to grow, kind of like how you need new clothes when you grow. It's just like that. So it sheds its skin when it grows bigger. It also sheds its skin because sometimes there's parasites and bacteria and they need to get rid of that. So they go out of their skin into new skin. Should we read another poem about a snake? It's this one right here. Let's read it. It goes like this. The word begins to hiss as soon as the first letter goes on. Forked tongue flickers, hard eyes stare. Already the rest of the poem shrinks back from the paper. His narrow speed draws in its breath. Snake. Loops around the pencil, slides among typewriter keys, slips like a silk shoelace away. Ooh. Can you hiss with me? And a lot of poems use sound like that. And some poems rhyme, but sometimes they don't. Can you say goodbye, snake? Goodbye, snake. But guess what? We're not done because I brought, look at this, some snakes with me today. Aren't they cute snakes? Should we count to see how many we have? Let's count. Let's start. Ooh, that one just wanted to take a little, I think, dive into the pond. Okay, are you ready? Let's start with that one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 snakes. Can you tell me what color they are? I'm going to go on the other side here. What color is this one? That one is kind of a light blue, isn't it? What about that one? That one is green. What about right up there? What color is that? Blue. What about that one? That one is purple, kind of light purple. And this one is dark purple. Look at all those beautiful colors. And they each have different spots on them. Well, I'm going to say a rhyme about them, which is a poem. Did you know that? So let's listen to this poem. 5 little snakes hid under Mom's chair. My brother grabbed one. My brother grabbed one, leaving 4 there. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 snakes are left. 4 little snakes swinging on a tree. Well, one slipped off. And then there were 3. Let's count. 1, 2, 3 snakes. 3 little snakes wondered what to do. Well, one took a nap. Good night, snake. And then there were 2. Can you show me 2 fingers? I see you. Good job. 1, 2. 2 fingers, just like 2 snakes. 2 little snakes baking in the sun. One slithered off, and then there was just 1. One little snake, oh, as lonely as can be. And he looked for some friends. And guess what? All friends came back. And he said, come play with me. So all of the snakes came back to play. See, there they are. They're having fun. Should we count them again? 1. Woo! This one likes to swim a lot. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look at those snakes slithering and hissing. Yay! Thank you for joining us, snakes. That was fun. Okay, so we have seen some, so snakes they're from the jungle. They can live in the rainforest. Now we're gonna go to a farm. And I have a book called Our Farm. And it's by the animals of Farm Sanctuary. So this is based off of a real farm. And this is a picture of it right there. Do you see? Isn't that beautiful? And each of these animals wrote a poem in this book. So we're going to read, let's start with this one. This one is by J.D. Piglet. Do you see right there? J.D. Piglet wrote this poem, and it is called Freedom. Let's see what J.D. has to say. I'm free! I'm running and running and running. Should we run? Yeah, run, 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 run. And oh, I feel the sun on my snout. There goes a fence post. And I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. Keep running, running. And oh, the mud is spraying on my warm belly. So cool, so wet. There goes a tree. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. And oh, I hear the wind whistling in my ears. There's that person who feeds me. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. Wait! Wait, that person who feeds me? I'll run later. And look at, where's he going? He's going to get food! Oink, 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 oink. So he interrupted his running because he was really hungry. Oh my goodness. That one was funny. Should we read another one? What's another animal on a farm? Look at this. Look, it says it's good to be a kid. A kid. Well, friends, what are these animals? They are goats. They're baby goats. And a baby goat is called a kid, just like you. So they're going to tell you this poem. It goes like this. Hello there. How are you? Cool bag. Let's have a sample. They want to eat our bags? Yummy pants leg. Can I try some? They want to eat our pants now. I'd like to nibble on your sleeve. Nice shoes. Do they taste good? Shoes? No, they want our shoes. Nice to meet you. Oh my goodness. They want to eat. Did you know that the baby goats love to chew on clothing and shoes and all kinds of things like that? Oh, they're so silly. Well, we're not going to give them our clothes to nibble. Silly goats. All right, the last one from this book I'm going to read is by this animal. And this is a sheep. Does anyone know what a sheep sounds like? What do? They go ba, ba. Can you show me your sheep voice? Ba. And this is called Thank You. And this is by Hilda. So this is Hilda the sheep. Thank you to the wind that cools. Thank you to the moonbeams that shine. Thank you to the field of wheat and to the soft grass below. Thank you to the sunflowers that sway. Thank you to the sky above. Thank you to the kind hearts and hands that brought me to my home. Oh, so she's saying thank you to all the people who take care of her. Oh, that's so nice, Hilda. Maybe that's something we can do. Can we say thank you to our grown-ups for taking care of us? Thank you, grown-ups, and for bringing us to the library and letting us listen to story time, just like these animals in our farm. Now, so we have read stories about a farm. Now, how do you want to sing a song about a farm? I think so. I brought a big box here. Do you see this big box? It's pretty big. And inside of it are a bunch of animals. Now, I want you to guess what animals are going to come out of this box. It's a secret. So, we're going to guess what kind of animals come out of a farm. So, we're going to sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And I want you to pay attention to what comes out. Are you ready to see? Okay, let's start the song. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a... What is it? What is it? What is it? A cow! E-I-E-I-O. What does a cow say? With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yay. Okay, so on the farm there was a, yes, you're right, a cow. There was a cow. Good guessing. What else do you think might be on the farm? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a... What else could there be, friends? What else could there be? Who is it? Who is it, friends? There was a pig. E-I-E-I-O. What does the pig say? With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Aw, thank you for coming, pig. What else could be on the farm? Should we see? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a... unicorn? What? There's a unicorn on a farm? What are you doing on a farm, Miss Unicorn? Well, I just came to visit. Oh my goodness, this unicorn came on this farm. Can you believe it? Oh, that's so silly. Well, she's here. What does a unicorn say? Oh, she says, sparkle. So let's do that. Okay, with a sparkle, sparkle here and a sparkle, sparkle there. Here a sparkle, there a sparkle, everywhere a sparkle, sparkle. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. All right, Miss Unicorn, thanks for visiting. We have just a couple more. Are you ready? Yes, a unicorn came. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a... Who's that? A horse. E-I-E-I-O. What does a horse say? With a neigh, neigh here and a neigh, neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh, neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Yes, a horse. All right, we have one more. Who do you think it is? It's a mystery. Let's see. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a Fred. Of course, Fred the goat. Of course, Fred the goat lives on a farm. Oh, we're so happy that you're here today. Thanks for coming out of the box. What does a goat say? Bah. Ready? With the ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, you're right, a goat. Fred the goat. Oh, you snuck up on us. You just came to play, didn't you? All right, thank you so much, Fred. Okay, our last poem today is from this book. And it's called Out of Wonder by Kwame Alexander. And he, in this book, he's a wonderful poet. And he wrote a book, or he's written many books, but he wrote a poem in this called How to Write a Poem. Oh my goodness. So it looks like what you're going to do to write a poem is take out a piece of paper and a pencil or maybe a crayon. You can even draw a poem if you want. And this poem is celebrating another poet named Naomi Shihab Nye. Let's listen to this poem. Hush. Grab a pencil, some paper, spunk. Let loose your heart. Raise your voice. What if I have many voices? Let them dance together, twist and turn like best friends in a maze, till you find your way to that one true word, or two. Kwame Alexander. Oh, look at, so this girl, she's writing a poem, this boy is writing a poem, and there's all kinds of paper, all kinds of colors. Do you want to write your own poem? You can. A poem can be just one word if you want. It can be 2 words, it can be any number of words. It doesn't have to be long. And you can illustrate it. A lot of these poems have beautiful illustrations in them. So you can draw one too. So I invite you to do that, to celebrate today and this whole month in April by writing a poem or reading some too. Right, Fred? Yeah, and maybe in our story times, I'll slip in some more poetry. Yeah. All right, well, that's it, friends, for Poetry Storytime. Thank you so much for coming. It was wonderful to see you, and we'll see you again next week on Monday. Bye.